Hi, my name's Casey and I'm a co-chair of the Pride Network at Northampton General Hospital. Seeing as it is Transgender Awareness Week, I thought this would be a good opportunity to talk to you about my experiences and understanding of gender identity. First of all, I would like to talk to you about pronouns because regardless of your gender identity, this is something that we all use. Now, typically a cisgender male will use the pronouns he, him, and a cisgender female will use the pronouns she, her. Now, for those of you who don't already know, cisgender is the term used to refer to someone who identifies as the gender that they were assigned at birth. Now, the pronouns they, them are commonly used by someone who identifies as non-binary. The binary refers to the male and then the female aspects of the gender spectrum, so someone who is non-binary often feels that they exist somewhere outside of this area. I consider myself to be gender fluid and use the pronouns he, she, they. Now, someone who identifies as gender fluid often feels that they present characteristics that are both masculine and feminine. The important thing to take away from all this is that there are no rules. You can use any combination of pronouns that feel right for you. The reason I use the pronouns he, she, they is because I was born male and so naturally developed masculine characteristics, but throughout my entire life I've always surrounded myself with female friends, and so I often consider myself to be one of the girls. The conversation around gender has never been as prominent, as in-depth, or as accessible as it is at present, and as my awareness of this increased, I began to think about how this applied to me. As someone who is part of the LGBTQIA+ community, I've spent a lot of my life wondering where I fit into things, and through learning more about gender identity and realizing that I am gender fluid, I feel like I make more sense as a person. Not as a way of justifying myself to anyone else, but as a way of answering some of the questions that I've always asked about myself. During this Trans Awareness Week, I would ask that you be respectful of everyone, patients, staff, their pronouns, and their gender identity. Most people are just trying to make sense of something that may be a mental and/or emotional block in their life. So be supportive and respectful of that, because we are all unique.